welcome back to Clearview Driving. Today I'm doing a driving lesson with my nephew. This is Lovejit. Now he only turned 17 2 days ago, so this is his first official driving lesson. He knows a little bit about how to drive, but you've never really driven properly.
Yeah.
So he's done a little bit of driving in India when he's been out on holiday or something like that, but it's been very minimal. You're kind of moving the car around in a car park.
Yeah.
Nothing really official.
No, not really.
Okay, so this should be good fun. So we've already been through the controls of the car. We've talked about how everything kind of works, so you have a good understanding of it all.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. For anyone that's new, I post content on driving lessons, mock tests, the lot. So you'll get to learn how to drive your vehicle, whether it's so you can learn how to drive a manual car. All right, you ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay, so as for the complete beginner, I'm going to be talking through everything for the first little bit and then cut down my instructions as we go along. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so clutch down and hold the brake. All right, and then start the engine. Brilliant. You can turn the handbrake off manually.
By holding the brake.
Yeah, there you go. Now remember, I do have a brake and a clutch pedal on my side. If anything happens, I can take control from this side. Normally, if you're driving along and I'll need you to slow down, I'll just tell you to slow down normally. But if you don't slow down in time, I can practically drive the car from this side if need be. All right, you ready to start?
Yes.
All right, hands on the wheel, looking straight ahead. Select first gear and then take your hand back to the steering wheel. Now let's start the check starting over here in the left blind spot. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 over there and 6 over your right shoulder. Now signal upwards into the road. Now right foot, move it across towards the accelerator. Is it clear in the road, lovey?
Yes.
Yeah, just turn around and look one more time. And just bring that clutch up a little bit as you're going. Get that clutch up until you feel the biting point. It's about halfway. Good, now once you found it, hold it. Now just check to the road one more time. Yeah, you're going to turn around and check next time. Now move into the road. Come back to the left a little bit. Now I want you to put the clutch fully down and we should know we're okay. Carry on, clutch slowly up. I wasn't sure what they were doing. And just keep going normally now. Was that okay? Okay, now we're just going to keep going. They're actually parking, so we'll be alright. Now we're going to change gear in just a second. Yeah, good. Now right hand steady, step off the accelerator, clutch down, change gear, clutch up in 3, 2. Good. What do you do when you're not using the clutch? Where does your foot go?
On the left.
Yes, okay, brilliant. Now we're coming up to a T-junction. We are going to turn left and we're going to stop by the very end. Okay, now check top, left mirror, indicate. Alright, start with the brake. It's very sensitive, very lightly. Now clutch completely down. Clutch down fully. Come on, fully. Just focus on the brake. Brilliant. Now first gear. Move your right foot across. Look side to side, right and left. Yes, we're going to go. Now clutch up a little bit and start turning towards me. Turn the wheel a bit more. There you go. Was that okay? You did well. Okay, keep going there.
Now can I go?
Yeah, but speed up a bit more. We're going to go into second gear. So step off, clutch down, come on, change gear, clutch up. We're going to turn just where the bus is, so just brake. No, no clutch, no clutch. Just turn towards me. We'll do the rest later. Go on, just steer. Just steer. Okay, now turn it the other way and just keep going. Brilliant. Come over to the left a little bit. Is anyone behind you? Okay, you can relax a bit more now. How was the first move off?
It was good.
Okay, now we're going to park up on the left just after that red van. Can you see the space?
Yeah.
Now check top and left. Come over to the left a little bit. Signal now. With your feet, very gently brake. Not heavy, just a little bit. Now get the clutch fully down, but don't brake heavy. Don't brake heavy. Don't brake, don't brake. Come off the brake completely. Now use first gear. Don't rush. Don't rush. No, no, no. 1 second, 1 second. Put it into first gear. Move your right foot over. Get your clutch up half. Use the blue car as your guide. Get that clutch up halfway. And then turn it towards you. Go on, keep turning. Turn the wheel a bit more. Turn the wheel. Clutch down and brake gently. Okay, now secure the car.
Yeah.
So you put the handbrake on. Good. Okay, leave it neutral. And just switch off the engine for a moment. Okay, how's the moving off that time?
Yeah, it was good.
And how was the gear change?
It's alright. It's not that hard.
And the stopping?
Stopping's good as well. Yeah.
So we braked a bit too light there. Not too light, what's the word? Sorry. We braked a bit too heavy on the way in, didn't we?
Yeah.
We ended up kind of stopping a bit early. Next time, take some of that pressure off the brake so that we can kind of keep going, okay?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go again. So clutch and brake. All right, I want you to try it a bit more on your own this time. So what do we do? Okay, and where do we look from? Yep. Hands on the wheel properly. Good. Now, is it clear in front? And then look behind. You need to start. There you go. Really well done. Okay. Well done. Speed up a little bit more. Now we're ready for second gear. So change gear. Good. Okay. Now we're going to pull in just before the black car there, the big space up there. So how do we park?
So first check your top and left mirror.
Yeah. With your feet, what do we do?
You press
Yep.
brake. Slide.
Clutch fully down, but very light braking now, very light. Come off the brake. Good, move it away. Good, and then straighten up the wheel. Okay. All right, first gear. And let's move off again. How are you finding the biting point?
Just getting better slowly.
Okay. Okay, now I want you to show me how you would stop at the giveaway line. Brake and then. Okay, and then once you've stopped, what do we do?
You indicate.
First gear. We're going to go straight, so no signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, where does your right foot go when you're moving off then?
On your.
Yeah, look side to side.
Yeah.
Good. Press the accelerator gently, but just focus on the clutch. Get that clutch up a bit more. Good. Look side to side. Very nice. Good. Now speed up a little bit. A bit quicker. Good. And then. Brilliant. Alright, so let's just have a little bit of a talk about the biting point. Now you know the biting point is about halfway on the clutch, right? So when you're at a T-junction and you're about to move, don't take the clutch up slowly from the bottom, because you know it's not there.
Yeah.
You need to go to that middle point, okay? And then quickly along here, we're going to make a right turn. So again, show me how you would stop. Signal on, please. With your feet, what do you do? Yep. Oops. Sorry, a brake there. Only because you're going to go over the line otherwise, yeah? First gear. Can we go?
Yeah.
Right hand a bit higher. Now get the biting point halfway. There you go. And then turn the wheel back. Good. Don't let the wheel slide. Bring it back normally. Put your indicator on. Good. With your feet, what do we do? Good. Now what about the brake? Good. Move away, move away, move away. Thank you. All done? Okay. How is it?
It's not hard.
Not that hard.
It's
Now
easy.
switch off the engine for a second. No, you're doing really well. Okay, so I want to just talk about some things we could do to improve. Now you're doing really well for a beginner because you've got that little bit of experience, which helps. But okay, so let's talk about the moving off from any junction. So anytime you've stopped and you're about to move off, whether it's at a T-junction or on the side of the road like this, with your feet, your foot is going towards the accelerator. At the moment, you're kind of not pressing it. But when we get to bigger roads, you will need to be pressing it. Okay,
Right.
So it should be a fine balance between the two. It shouldn't just be the clutch and then the accelerator.
So
Most,
it should, like, as you're releasing the clutch, you should press down on, I guess.
yes, exactly. So you need to have that balance where you're kind of going one up and one down. So with your left foot, I want to just talk about that. You know the biting point's roughly in the middle of the clutch, right?
Yeah.
So when you're at a T-junction and you're about to move off and you're looking side to side and go, yep, I can move off now. As soon as you're moving off, your right foot should go across and press to that 1.5 mark.
Yeah.
And at the same time, your left foot needs to come up to that half point. So from the bottom of the clutch, don't waste any time bringing it up because you know it's not there. Because otherwise what you're doing is you're just bringing the clutch up slowly and the plates, they're not even close.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, that can be an issue because now let's say you're at a T-junction and you find a gap between two cars. It's a good gap. But by the time you reach the biting point, the second car is now much closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, you ready to drive?
Yes.
Okay, so clutch down first gear.
That's 10.
Oh, yep. That's the one. Okay, so when you're ready, I want you to, again, show me how you drive off. The handbrake.
That's off.
No, it's not.
It's not.
See the red light?
Yeah.
Is it still on?
Oh,
There
see,
you go.
push it towards you.
Pull it towards you, yeah. So get that left foot halfway and press your right foot gently. There you go. You can hear it accelerating this time, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Good. Get that speed up enough. We can do a gear change here, can't we?
Yeah.
If it's overwhelming, just wait until after the bend. Good. Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay, well done. Okay, now at the end of this road, we're going to make a left turn. So check mirrors, signal. Okay, now start with the brake only. Now clutch completely down. Go into that corner and turn towards me. Go on, turn towards me a bit more. And stop there. Good, we've got to try and stop slightly behind the line. First gear. Ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, let's move. So get that clutch halfway. And let's get out of here, come on. Go on, in you go. A little bit quicker now. And then. Good. Okay. Now go into the middle. I know the car's approaching, but there's enough space for us to get there. So just keep in the middle. We're going to turn right where that light blue car's coming out.
Yeah.
So check top and right. And then signal on. Go into the middle of the road for now.
Yeah.
Just stay straight. We don't need to wait for this white car. Just keep going forward.
Yeah.
They're waiting for you, okay? So just stay straight, look into the road and start turning. Good, and then turn back. Turn it back, don't let the wheel slide. You doing okay? So what speed are you up to now?
15.
Get to 20. Now come over to the left hand side, you can see the black cars coming through. So keep completely left for now. A bit more, because they need to get through the middle, okay? So keep going. So we're going to be driving up on these roads around 20 miles per hour, but when we're turning at 10. So what speed are you up to now?
18.
Okay, good. Now keep scanning side to side for any hazards like people that might step into the road or cars that might move off. Now you see the road marking up there?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Junction.
Junction. Now are we on the main or are we on the side road?
Side road.
Okay, so we're going to stop at the end because we can't see it. Again, show me how you would stop. So brake and then we're going to go straight, by the way. Position. Now that you've stopped, anything else?
First gear.
Good. In terms of direction, if I'm not saying anything, it's always straight, by the way.
Right.
Okay? Hands, make sure you're steering properly. Look side. Oh, oh, oh. Look side to side. Can we go?
Yeah.
Yeah, look left. Accelerate,
Is it?
fighting point. Oh, no, look right, look right. Look side to side, keep looking.
Yeah.
Now press the accelerator and look right and left, keep going slowly. And look ahead also. Okay, was that okay?
That's alright.
Yeah. Good, and then... Now we were talking about the use of the brake and the use of the clutch earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
And you kind of thought that you had to just put the clutch down and then brake. How do you feel now using the brake first?
Feels better than.
Does it feel a lot better
Pressing
because
the clutch,
you've got
yeah.
more time, right? So we can't go too fast here with the large vehicles and the bend approaching. So what should we do with this bend?
Slow down.
Yeah. And again, you're going to sit forward because it's a sharp bend. Tuck it in a lot more. Good. Well done. Yeah. Yeah. That turn, we needed it to be slightly tighter there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, off you go. So we're got to make sure as you come out of these left hands now that you're more on the left.
Yeah.
That was good though, you did really well with the gear and the clutch. We haven't stalled, so you're generally doing really well. Okay, so when we're driving on the main roads now, we're going to be talking about pedestrian crossings, mini roundabouts, and I'll be telling you who we're stopping for and when we can go, okay? Now it's very important that when we're on these big roads that you are keeping up with the speed of the road. So looking at this road, what would you say the speed limit is?
20.
Okay, brake only. And now clutch. And keep the brake on but lightly, and then take some of that pressure off. First gear, it's actually a 30.
This one?
Yeah. Whenever it's a 20 zone, you will always see signs and speed bumps to know that it's 20, okay? Now put on a left indicator. Okay, so when the lights go amber, what's your right foot gonna do?
It's gonna press. I'll press down.
Yeah, so you're gonna press it now. Go on, press it, good. And get that clutch out. Keep on accelerating a bit more. Go on. Just do the turn and then we'll do the gear change, okay? So just looking where you're going. Yeah, and turn in. Just focus on the accelerator for now. Good. And left hand quickly. Good. Clutch up in 3. Are you done with the clutch? Good. And rest your foot on the side. Step off, brake a little bit here. Brake a little bit here. Good. And then move out. And then continue. Keep it going. So we need to go into third. So step off the accelerator, clutch down, third, clutch up in 3, 2 and 1. Really good gear change. Stay on the left lane, the empty one. So the lights are red. What are you pressing first?
The brake.
Just the brake. Okay, and what's after the brake?
Clutch.
Yeah, fully. Don't put it down in stages, put it down in one go. And now that we've stopped,
Gear back to.
yes please. Good, with that gear change, I want you to kind of have your palm covering next time like that. Press it. Yeah, a lot more. Focus on speeding up for now, quickly. And then, yeah, clutch up in 3. Stay in the left lane. Can we keep going?
Yes.
Yeah. Now I know the car wants third gear, but there's a red light, so there's no point. Do you think we can time our approach here? As in get there and not really have to stop? Is anyone behind?
Yeah.
Okay. Now as we're going forward, I want you to look for signs, okay? Now we're going to go around that bus, check the right mirror, signal right. Yeah. Is it clear in front, right?
Yeah.
And check the mirror again and move over. Now step off the accelerator, check left mirror here. Turn that off now, the signal, and just keep going forward. Now this has turned into a 20 zone. The sign was hidden behind the bus, but let's say we didn't see that sign. As we're going forward, you're going to see more signs. So tell me when you see the next one. Do you see a sign?
20.
Okay, good. Alright, crossing. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Come on, let's go a little bit. So now we're going into a high street. We're going to have lots of pedestrians. People love to sort of just cross the road in front. Now there's a downhill gradient and a roundabout. So what are you using? No clutch, just brake. Come on, brake. Just the brake. Now, yeah. Use first gear and then we'll continue again. Now accelerate biting point. Come on, up and you go. Good. Now the ladies are only crossing into the middle. We don't need to stop unless they're already kind of in the road, okay? How are you doing? There's going to be lots of hazards. Make sure that you don't get tempted to put in the clutch down first. So you can see the traffic is slow moving now. Yeah, go all the way to the top. And then with your feet, brake and just put the clutch down now because we're too close to the van otherwise, okay? And just stop there. Don't get too close to him. Now move again. This is clutch control. We talked a little bit about this as well. So get the clutch back down and then brake again. Remember, when we're really slow, it's going to be clutch control. So your right foot, using it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay, now move slowly. Watch the crossing. The man on the left here. Is anyone going to cross? What about the lady on the right?
No.
No, we're good. Then keep it going. And go into second gear. That's it. Okay, so hazards. What's going on ahead?
People are running across the road. The
People
bus.
are running across. Yes, people are definitely running. There's this motorbike. Give him some space. Check the right side. That van's going to move in front of you. Now brake and clutch for the man. Now should we change gear? Without looking down. Yep, feet ready. Right foot. Use it. Good. Brilliant. Now we're going to make a left turn up there. So use your mirrors. Signal. Good. And how do you stop now?
Brake and clutch.
Yeah. Because we're so slow, we're kind of going brake and clutch together there because we're already very slow. How was the high street?
Wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that
It's actually
bad?
easy.
Okay, now with your feet really slow, watch the roundabout. See the car on your right?
Yeah.
They're both going left.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our chance to go in and go all the way. Now make sure that that crossing, brake clutch, lovey. What happened?
I don't know. I thought it wasn't gonna go.
What comes after amber? All right, hands on the wheel. We're still behind the line, but next time definitely your reaction should be to stop there, okay? All right, feet ready. Press the accelerator and off you go. Focus on speeding up, otherwise people will hoot you now because they're in a high street. They just want to get going. Okay, now again, this traffic light. Now we can't see one side, so there might be someone that's already pressed the button. So just look, but step off and then continue. Alright, so we've got slightly bigger roads now. We've got some roundabouts. He's only crossing into the middle. Yes, he knows what he's doing. Now just go slowly. Is there enough space?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go left at the roundabout, so use your mirrors. Signal. Now that car's blocked, so can we continue?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking where you're going. Well, hey. Are we going to be okay with this space? Yes, I think that blue lorry is a hazard there. What do you think? So go slowly, but when we get there, we might have to stop, okay? Move to the right a little bit. Now with your feet, brake and clutch. Are you braking? Yeah? Stop, early. Stop. Anything else?
That's good.
Casually just pick up the passengers in the middle of the road. Now wait for it, wait for it. This is clutch control now, but don't push in because look how tight that gap is. Check the right hand mirror. Lots of steering now. You can do it. There is space, but just go slowly. Now a little left and then continue. How are you doing?
Actually,
Yeah? What's that noise? Yes, please. Whenever you can hear the engine's ready, as long as the road ahead is clear, just change. Here you go, the new zone starts again.
So it's up to 20.
It's going to go up to 30 in a minute. Okay, good. Okay, so what speed is it now?
30.
Now after this point, you will not see any speed signs at all, but you've got street lamps. So go into third. Brilliant. Good. Now watch out for large vehicles. There's a learner car, I think, but otherwise we're pretty okay. And just keep going. Good. Come a little left and just keep going. Now we're coming up to a roundabout. We're going to be taking this second exit. We're definitely not going to do the roundabout in third gear. So the plan is to brake and bring your speed down and then switch. So just check your top mirror. Position to the left. Start braking now. Come on, press it. Clutch down, go into second gear. Quickly. Now, off the brake, have a look to the right and clutch up. Don't press the accelerator. Are you done with the clutch?
Yes.
Turn towards me and just keep it going. So we're going to exit out here. So how do we tell people? Yeah, check that mirror as well. Yeah. Not quite a beginner lesson, is it? No, you're doing well with it. Two people moving off at the same time. We're going to stop over in a minute. Should we go into third? See the vehicle behind? They're a bit close, so make sure when we brake that we brake lightly. Now keep an eye on the Amazon van because he's just moved. He's just got in. Okay, roundabout, let's turn left. Should we start checking the mirrors before we signal now? Yeah? Good. And with your left hand, brilliant. Now start scanning that roundabout. See if the learner can go first.
Yeah, you can
good. How many cars before you can go?
One after this one.
Good, but don't make sure we don't enter over that giveaway line, okay? Good, and into that corner. Were we over the giveaway line?
I think so.
I think maybe a little bit, yeah. But next time, okay? Good. Listen to it. Okay, only drive at this speed if you feel comfortable. Okay, so what will be the speed limit on this road then?
30.
Okay, and how do you know that?
This is signs.
Because there are no signs and there are street lamps. Come over to the left a little bit. There you go. You see, remember we talked about the markers at the front? The pavement should be kind of near blue or between blue and red.
Yeah.
Is it there?
Yeah.
We'll just keep it going. Alright, now we've got a roundabout coming up. At the roundabout we're going to go straight. And now we're not doing roundabouts in third gear, so just check top. Start to slow down. A bit more. Now quickly change gear with your left hand without looking down a bit. Is it done? Good. Bring up that clutch, bring up that clutch. Bring up the clutch. You can always put the clutch back down when you need it. We're going ahead. Speed up again. And change again. Okay, we're going to do that gear change earlier next time because I felt like you kind of added to the roundabout there. Okay, so on this next roundabout there's 2 lanes. We're going to stick to the left-hand lane, okay? So just stay near the pavement. Again, start to brake now. We're going to slow down a bit earlier this time. Brake more, more. Get into second gear. There's a van approaching. Get into second. Now have a look. After him we're going to go. So come off the brake and slowly come off the clutch. And we're going straight, Lovey. We're not turning all of a sudden. We're going straight. Check the right mirror as you're leaving. Is that okay? Why did you think we needed to go left there?
Because you're in the left lane. That's right.
Yes, the left lane goes left and straight. Should we go into third again? Okay. Okay, now on the next roundabout, we're going to go straight again. This one's a little bit tricky because there are 3 exits, but we're kind of, sorry. It's the 3rd exit that's straight, but we're still going to use the left-hand lane, okay? So just start braking now and drop the gear down before the roundabout. So change now. Quickly. Keep the brake on, otherwise you're going to pick up speed here. Go into that left-hand corner. Go into that left corner. Now first gear. And then go round the outskirts of this roundabout. Come on. Are you done with the clutch? The outskirts. Yes, like that. Quickly change gear. I'm going to go round, clutch up. Did you notice the car picked up speed there?
Yeah.
Go left here. Keep it going forward. Alright, we have a hazard on the right there. Now start braking because the cars in front are all coming through. And should we change gear? Yeah, quickly come off the brake now and slowly clutch up. Now we're going to turn right. You can just turn in this first road here. So check mirrors. Now start braking. We're going to stop in the middle of the road, okay? So just go forward a bit more. Now first gear, but just wait. Don't push in. Only go when they wait for you. Go on. Take your time with it. Focus just on where you're going. There you go. Was that okay? Okay, speed up again. Good. Now we're going to park up on the left just after the blue car. So think about how we're doing this. Keep rolling though. Okay, secure the car. Switch off the engine. Alright, so we were about to hit the pavement there. What happened?
Where were you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look.
I'll show you, look. This is the distance now.
Okay.
So we have about that much space after I've pushed you away. Because you're using the left mirror and the left mirror shows you the gap at the back of the car. It's not your front tyre. So always use the car in front to just get a rough straight line with. And that's how we stopped the other a few times, right?
Yeah.
And you've been okay. As soon as you've used the mirror, you've come in too far. Okay, yeah. All right, that's the end of your lesson today. How do you feel overall about your drive today?
I feel alright. It's not as hard as I thought.
Okay. Coasting. What's coasting?
It's when you hold the clutch down and you gain momentum.
Yeah. Now, did you realise when we were coming down that roundabout, on that downhill gradient?
Yeah,
we coasted a lot there. Make sure that whenever you're driving, you kind of reduce your speed down first, then change gear and get that clutch out. Even if there's a roundabout approaching, get that clutch out and then brake some more and then look. And if you feel like, oh yeah, I need to stop, you can always put the clutch back down. Even if it's not for very long, that little bit of time when you bring the clutch up and then you put it back down, it will still be better than keeping the clutch down. And you'll learn this more and more as we're driving, okay? All right, we're gonna have a break now. Okay.
This is the first time. Next time it's probably going to be easier.
It will definitely be easier next time, yeah. Okay, thank you for everyone that's been watching. I hope that information was useful. Well, he's a new driver, but not quite a novice or a beginner. So it was quite easy to come out onto the main roads. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing a lot of work on the approach to junctions, because I feel like that's where we need the work the most at the moment. Are you happy with your progress overall?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Pretty happy with it. Okay, yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel for future videos. Thank you.